Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, I'm back. That's right, back on the Ridge, and it is a gorgeous day here in West Tennessee. I'd say it's about 72, 74 degrees right now. Blue skies, 100% blue skies. Humidity is low, and guys, I've got great news. Hopefully here in just a second, you'll hear what the great news is. But I am back. I am back here on the Ridge and had a great family fellas fishing trip. It was father and sons. We had Levi was there. That's David's son. We had Abe. That is Gary's son. We had Wyatt. That is Anthony's son. Unfortunately, mine couldn't go, and a couple other gentlemen couldn't. Oh, and Cody was there. That's Big D's son. Don't forget, Cody and Big D. So everyone had an amazing time. Hopefully, you've already seen the Ramblings. I decided to put them on Ramblings instead of RidgeLife this year so I could get them out immediately. That's right. Day 1 and Day 2 of the Family Fellas fishing trip already out on Ramblings. That's right. This channel here. Hopefully, you've seen those. That was really unedited. I just kind of threw the clips together. Didn't do a lot of transitions, all that stuff. So I get it out to you really quickly. The pictures at the beginning of the second video, I took those right before we left that morning on the last day, Day 3, and oh my gosh, what a beautiful morning. Sun was coming. We had storms, right? The night before, we had huge storms. We took advantage of the storm that rolled through like 2 hours. Super high winds, lightning, crazy lightning. Took advantage of that to go to eat at Fred's Fish House there in Mammoth Springs. I had catfish. David had walleye. Other people had seafood platters and burgers and was that... all kinds of sandwiches and stuff. It was just a wonderful meal there at Fred's Fish House, Mammoth Springs. Got back in, the skies cleared. Of course, it was dark. The sun came out. Everything was wet, but we had a good time that evening. We had a fire the first night, a fire the third night, I guess we got there on a Friday. We had a fire that night. And then Saturday was really day 1. And then Sunday was day 2. We had a fire that night. And then, of course, we left on Monday. It really worked out better that way, doing the 3 nights instead of the 2 nights. It really gave us a little more time to relax and enjoy the weekend. Did have a couple casualties. Wyatt, he got his waders full of water one time and went floating down the river. His daddy caught him and got his pole and everything. Actually, Ray, David's brother, had the same event. He got washed out one time. And Pops was sitting in his little recliner chair like this in the water, doing his fishing, and the chair collapsed over, and he went in the water, lost his reading glasses and a couple other things. I think they actually found those later on. That was pretty cool. So yeah, it was a huge success. This was the 3rd annual fishing trip. Hopefully, I really liked bringing the kids, bringing the boys. That was really nice. Hopefully that's a tradition we can continue on. Hopefully next year I can bring my son Morgan, maybe Gavin if Gavin wants to come, and really like to bring Hudson, Meredith's son Hudson. If I could bring, of course, my oldest son Tyler. He's married with kids and everything, but hopefully, it'd be nice if I can get them all to come. That'd be great. But I'll take whatever I can get. I am back to working here on the Ridge today. Today it's about concrete. I am forming up and pouring concrete. Hopefully you'll get to see that over on RidgeLife this week pretty soon. I'll get it poured today. Hopefully it sets up tomorrow, get the forms off of it, everything, and get that video out to you. But I also got on RidgeLife Tuesday Night Live tonight at 7 p.m. Central. That should be a fun time. I will be with Meredith. I haven't seen Meredith since... oh goodness, midweek last week, and at the river we had almost no cell signal. David had a little mini Starlink, and that allowed me to upload the video. The second video I had to wait till I got home to upload it because David already had it packed up. So I got, and since there was no cell phone, I got to only talk to Meredith 2 brief moments when I was up on a hill in the truck. I called her, and it was just, the service was terrible, but I got my mirror fix a little bit. That was nice. Well, I was hoping you'd hear the good news by now. Elvis, you were just crowing a minute ago. Elvis is crowing. That's right. Elvis. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. He's looking like he wants to. He was just doing it like nonstop. I was actually in the middle of working, and I heard him crowing. I said, "Oh, let's do a rambling real quick so you can hear him crow." He's feeling. He sounds a little off, doesn't he? You sound a little off still, buddy. But the antibiotics I was giving him, I gave him a full round of those, a dose of those every day, and he is back to crowing. I'm not going to give any more antibiotics. There he goes. That's what we're used to. Thank you, buddy. He woke me up this morning doing it. I was like, yes. Let's see. Sunset, she's still got a little bit of respiratory thing. She's been through a full round. And then Sylvia, she's got a little bit of a little wheeze to her too, and she's been through a full round of antibiotics. So I'll make sure they all heal up, and if they still have any, I'll start another regimen of antibiotics. Don't want to give them too much antibiotics, you know what I mean? Glad you're feeling better, Elvis. Glad you're feeling better. My sinuses, the allergies from the change of seasons and all the fall pollens in the air and stuff. I still need to get out there and get the honey off the bees before they can't make enough for themselves. I may end up feeding some of it back to them. If it's really a strong golden... That's right, Elvis. If it's really a strong goldenrod honey, I may just feed it back to them. I'll save some, but I may feed part of it back to them. If I have any in the comb, I'll definitely keep that because I like that honey in the comb. That's some good stuff right there. Yeah, this is what I'm used to right here. This is what I'm used to. So it's just a gorgeous day. I mean, I just can't get over how gorgeous it is. Once I get all my materials out, I was right in the middle of it again when I heard him crowing. I'm gonna get my materials out, get the gravel back, form up the area, mix up the concrete. I've got leftover concrete from when I did the footers on the solar shed, and hopefully it's still it's not set up, from the moisture in the air and stuff. If you get a little too much moisture in those bags, they'll set up on you. But I think it's just, I don't think it's set. I think it's just hardened up. I think I'll break it up, I have the concrete mixer, right? So we'll get that poured up today, get it all edged out and everything, and let that set up, and then I'll be able to come back and put the condenser on it, run the line set, put the head unit in, and power it up off the jackery, and then we'll be able to start wiring in the electrical inside there. I've got to get a residential electrician to come out and do a consult with me. I want to make sure that I can pass my electrical inspection. I am not a residential electrician, right? So I'm going to get one out here that did Grandma Carol's house, go over my plans and everything, and hopefully he tells me what I'm planning to do is right. I don't definitely. That's right, Elvis. I don't want to start installing everything and then the inspector come in and say, "Oh no, you got to gut all this stuff and start over." No, I definitely don't want that. So I'll get him out here pretty soon. I am going this weekend on our first ever alone trip with Meredith. That's right, me and Murr are going out of town. Just a one-nighter. Now we did go, with David to Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. Hopefully you already saw that video on RidgeLife. We did get one day by ourselves. We weren't supposed to. David left so I could spend my birthday with her, but that still wasn't a trip alone. So this will be our first alone trip. We're going to Little Rock, staying at the Capitol Hotel. Little Rock, Arkansas's nicest hotel, I think. and we're going to a concert, Blackberry Smoke, and I got reservations to eat dinner at a really nice place there in Little Rock, and we'll come back the next day, and that should be our first ever planned alone trip together. I'm very excited. So we've been together, let's see, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. We've been together 8 months now, and this is our first official alone trip together. Isn't that crazy? She lives a very, very busy life. I live a busy life, even though I'm retired now. I'm always doing something or going, but whoo, that girl, she lives a very busy with 2 kids and all the farm animals, the farm chores, her demanding work schedule, a needy boyfriend, But I am just tickled pink that we get to go on this trip. It's a blessing. It really is a blessing to have Meredith in my life. I really didn't think I would have this at this point. I figured I'd be doing this as a bachelor, and now I've got just the most special thing. It really is some of the really most special thing. The way we are. I mean, I'm getting cheesy now, Tim. I know it, but I've just never felt this natural with somebody. I've dated. I was previously married, and it's different. It really is different, and I just count my blessings. I seriously count my blessings. She is just so smart, so beautiful, so strong, and treats me so well, and respects me, and I love and respect her, and she just super hard worker, and just all around just makes my heart sing in a comfortable way. She's very, very comforting, and hopefully I do the same for her. Hopefully I put her in a comfort space, because she definitely has a lot on her table, and hopefully I can take a little bit of that off for her. I think the place that we are in our lives very, very much complement each other. I'm semi-retired, and she is right in the pinnacle of her career, or actually she's still moving up. And it just works out great that I can spend time with her, on her schedule, and do stuff with the kids and the farm and all that. And I got this going on, so I'm always available when she has the time, which is rarely. So it just works out great, and I'm glad you guys are coming along for this journey, because we've got some really, really, really good times ahead. Big things are happening very, very soon. I just talked to my daughter, and we got her wedding dress purchased. Oh, my daughter's getting married January 1st. Don't have the venue set up exactly yet, but she now has her wedding dress. I talked. Meredith's been helping her with that. And of course, I talked to her, and now she won't let me and Meredith see the wedding dress, though. She said, "You guys helped, blah blah blah," and so I'm waiting. So I won't get to see her wedding dress until the wedding. I guess just like the groom, But I'm excited to see my daughter get married, and it's a blessing there. So, all right, guys, I can't sit here and ramble too much longer. I've got to get some work before the sun gets over the peak, and the day starts to wane, because that concrete needs to go, and I need to get it in before it's cool at nighttime. It's not too cool for concrete, but I do definitely want to get in while the sun's still nice and high, so it's warm, and that concrete can cure quickly, so I can get the forms off and get the video out to you tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. So, guys, I love every single one of you. Again, Elvis is crowing again. So happy for you, Elvis. I'm glad you're feeling better. And I am back on the ridge, and I'm so happy to be here. So, guys, I love every single one of you. If you did like today's video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. There's a thing called hype now. If you can hype it, I'd appreciate hyping this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Always 100% free. Hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out on one of my channels. So, guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and keep rambling and go Ridge Life. Woo!